Hey guys, Mike here. It's been a while since I made a video, a few weeks, just been really busy and just got back from a week at the Outer Banks with the family, so I'm kind of rested up, but thought I'd do something a little bit different. I got a box in today from an auction out in the Midwest a couple times a week, I guess, as I'm doing eBay listing stuff and packing stuff. I'll put on this auction. They do a live stream, so you get to hear the audio and see the items that they're auctioning, and you can bid on it there, just listening to it. And honestly, they don't have a whole lot that I'm interested in. It's more household auction, but they do throw in collectibles, antiques here and there, and just some things I might be interested in. So I listen to them and do some bidding, and we have a little arrangement where they just hold on to everything and just accumulate it there, and then when they can fill a box, they'll fill it up, tell me what the shipping is, and send it to me. So every 2 or 3 months I'll wind up with a box like this. So this might be kind of disappointing, honestly, because I don't necessarily get I don't want to insult them, but it's just not necessarily collectibles, antiques auction, so I don't necessarily get the greatest stuff for me. But I do often get some, I guess there's something in here. I do wind up getting a good bit of jewelry, which is nice. Okay, yeah, I probably got tons of CDs. What do we have here? Oh, cool. Stuff. Lots of stuff. Pocket knives. That's a nice box. Yeah. Oh, actually, hey, cool. Let me pause this real quick and get this thing out of it. This here is really awesome. Just a great marble. It's huge. It's a Latticino swirl. Made in Germany, probably the 1880s to 1910, I believe, is when they were making these. And this is a very, very rare marble. It's actually kind of interesting. I don't know if I guess you can kind of pick it up there. See, it's not quite round. And these marbles that were coming out of Germany. Germany was the marble making mecca in the late 80s, 90s, and maybe 1910-ish, until the U.S. took over in West Virginia when they figured out how to make them by machine. But the thing that makes this marble so rare is that it's a monster. 99% of the marbles that you see that were out of Germany at that time period were 11/16, 9/16, and maybe half inch, something like this. This is a monster 1.5 incher, and the reason these are so rare is that because of the sheer weight, it was extremely difficult to create a round object by hand that weighed this much, sitting on the end of a glass rod. And this one, you could see they really didn't quite make it incredibly round. But I'm looking at this. I don't think it's polished, but I'm not sure. If marbles are polished, they lose a good bit of their value. But this guy here, I can't remember what I paid. I might have paid around $80 for it, $70 to $80. But these are super rare marbles. I'm really hopeful I'll get maybe $150, give or take, for it. I'm not sure. It's not terribly round, so I'm not sure if that'll take away from it. And there you can see the pontil where it was taken off the glass rod and sanded down. So wow, yeah, I forgot about that. Really cool. I'll set that aside. What else do I have here? Like I said, man, just stuff. One thing I love about this auction house is I wind up getting tons of jewelry from them, and if you catch them on the right night where the jewelry people aren't there, man, you can get jewelry on the cheap. A bag like this for maybe $5 or $10, something like that. What else do we have here? Watches, pocket knives, bag of old foreign currency, which is probably honestly some worthless stuff, but whenever I can get this stuff cheap, I do it just because I get a kick out of researching it and learning some things. Oh, cool. More rings. Don't think they're... one might be sterling. I'm sorry. I can't chew gum and walk at the same time here. One might be sterling, but I doubt it. But they are vintage, so that's cool. And what is this here? It just looks like some sort of nondescript foreign paper currency Zambia. Again, more than likely just kind of worthless stuff. Although that one right there is a US one. I believe that's quite possibly silver there. So that's cool. What else? Buttons. This looks like just junk. Oh no, wait a second. See that little guy? Oh man, it's so hard. Let me pause it. Alrighty, I'm back here. I just dug a few of these out of that bag I was just showing you. Now honestly, it's mostly just kind of junk. It might be something half decent in there if I dig around enough, but I doubt it. But these are cool. I'll definitely be able to sell these, I think. You know, maybe not for much. $3, $4, $5, $6. And you never know. Might get lucky and find out, like this guy here, maybe gold or something. I really doubt it, but you never know. And you also never know when you start researching these things. Every once in a while, you'll stumble into something that's rare and make a little bit of money. But cool stuff. Another neat thing I pulled out, which is actually worthless, but it's still, what is this? Oh, steering wheel. Maybe some, is that a steering wheel? Something. It's 30 years. Maybe like 30 years of service or safe service. I don't know if that's a steering wheel or if it's just my imagination. But anyway, the thing I was going to show you was this thing here. It came out of that bag as well. It's a 1943 steel penny. In 1943, to support the war effort, they stopped making pennies out of copper and zinc. Actually, I don't know if there was zinc in it back then. But anyway, they stopped making it out of copper and started making them out of steel. So for that year only, 1943, pennies were made of steel. They're pretty neat. This one's in horrible condition, so it's just completely worthless. And I've got a set of them from each mint that are, I think it's Annex, or is it PCGS graded, that are in really good shape that are worth some money. But this one here, just junk. But still a neat little fact about what they were making them out of. And looks like I got some more pocket knives. That's an interesting kind of thing that I have to go through. What do we have here? Well, that looks like worthless jewelry there. Sorry, my camera work here is atrocious. I'm trying to look at stuff. And what else do we have here? I like these guys. I have no idea why. They're really not worth a whole lot of... Oh, that's a cool knife. Check that out. That's a nice old pocket knife there. That's worth a few bucks. I have no idea. I've got this soft spot for advertising pens. I really don't know why, because it's a lot of work for not a whole lot of money. I just think they're neat. So whenever I see them, I buy them, go through them, pick out a few that I can make some money on and have some fun. It's like a couple more pocket knives, and that's cool. Must have bought a few of these guys. Peace dollar. 1923. Not quite an ounce of silver. I think it's like 0.77, give or take, something like that. But still worth $30 to $35, give or take. Definitely worth 30 bucks. I don't know if it's as much as 30, but anyway, that range. And that silver, I don't sell that. That goes right in the stack. All right. What else do we have here? Yes, this was the... I won't dig through all these, but it looks like these are all these CDs here. I hit a big time home run on these CDs. I just happened to catch them on a night where nobody was interested, and I was getting lots of 15 of them for $3 to $5. So I just loaded up, and as a matter of fact, I've got another box that they'll be starting on, I guess, for me. I did the same thing, and I've probably got about 60, no, I've got 90 of them. Actually, I have 90 CDs waiting to come out to me when they do the next shipment, and I got those for even less, which is really cool. Now, it's out in the Midwest, so if the country CDs, or if it's country, it goes up. Otherwise, you can get some cheap CDs. What do we have here? Briar, maybe? Sorry, yeah, Briar. Which you can't really see. The leg is marked Briar. Looks good. Typically the problem you have with these guys are the tips of the ears get chipped, and this one looks like it's in really good shape, and Briar horses are very, very collectible. I can't say for certain about this one. This one could be on the low end, I have no idea, but whenever I see Briar horses and I can get them on the cheap, I snatch them up because they're very, very collectible. So keep your eye out for Briar horses, and that is spelled... Sorry, I'm looking here. B-R-E-Y-E-R. And Here's another one. Looks like he's in really good shape too. So yeah, tip of the day. If you see these guys, don't pass them up, but make sure they're marked Breyer, because there's a lot of generic toy horses out there and they can be pretty worthless. Alright, let's try to wrap this up. I'm getting bored myself, and this is my stuff. What do we got here? Oh, cool. More jewelry. Vintage rhinestone costume jewelry. I'm a sucker for this. Oh, and actually, not just costume jewelry. Daggone it, sorry. This is going to be a pretty worthless video the way I'm shooting it here. These, I'm seeing 9.5 on the earrings. Cool. Roadrunner here. Upside down. Can I get this to focus? It's a really neat piece there. And it is marked on the back 925 sterling, not 95, marked sterling. And these are all sterling, so cool. I've got a little case of sterling there. Always good. Except for that rhinestone piece. I'm sure that's not sterling. You never find, well, not never, but you rarely find it. Rhinestone stuff with sterling. Ah, cool. Hellbender. Magnum Hellbender lure. What else do we have in here? Jitterbug. I may use this jitterbug myself. I broke mine. I'm in the market for a hula popper too. Two of my favorite lures. I love surface fishing, man. Nothing like watching a largemouth or smallmouth come flying out of the water to hit its surface lure. Oh, excellent. Look at this. Bunch of old ladies' watches. I bet I'm trying to read them from this distance and I can't, but I'm going to assume they are... Oh, this is horrible. I can't get this right. What is that? I can't even read it. It's so scratched up, but I'm imagining they're various Bulova Elgin type things. I'm a sucker for those too. And, like I said, truly a sucker for advertising pencils or pens. All this stuff to go through. Might actually find some half-decent stuff, but actually looking at this, I kind of doubt it. But who knows. And, alright, let's try to wrap this up. Transistor radio. Try to get those. They're worth good money. Well, can't guarantee it, but often they are. I'll try to wrap this up. My kids are coming home here. Oh, these here. Sunglasses. I researched these. Try to find a name on it here. Gunnar. $60 for one pair I found, and $90 for another pair I found. I got two pairs. I think I got 20 bucks a piece into them. There's Russ. Hey, Russ. What's up, buddy? And then some more costume jewelry. I guess that's good timing because the wife and kids are home, and I'm all wrapped up. Say bye, Russ.